But let's bring in, if I may, Howard Hartley. Come on in, Howard. You are Transport for Greater Manchester's Head of Facilities Management. Thanks for joining us on GB News. I just want to ask, here we are in Bolton Interchange, a huge bus station on the day that face coverings are being introduced again. First of all, how are passengers reacting to it today?
We've seen a positive response. We've seen people walk through the interchange now with face masks on, so I think people are taking it out there, that they realise the importance of making themselves safe and making other passengers safer. Yeah.
But Howard, I do want to know, I saw a colleague of yours walking around with a box of face coverings as people come in, offering them a face covering before they get on their bus and onto their onward journey. How are you going to monitor this? If there's somebody, for instance, that doesn't really want to wear a face covering or refuses to, how will you monitor that?
I think it's worth pointing out, actually, that even though we saw relaxation on face coverings, our stance on interchange and public transport is that we have been asking people to wear them throughout. So for us, it's about an education and information sharing. So we want people to wear face masks. So, as you say, we've got people walking around the interchange staff, handing out face masks, handing out sanitising products. We won't want to put our staff in a situation that's unsafe for them. So, obviously, health and safety of our staff is paramount. They won't go in there and sort of like enforce it. That's down to GMP to do the level of enforcement. So we will be doing things like PA announcements that you might hear throughout the bus station. Across there we've got a PID, passenger information displays. That's got information, again, telling people to wear a face mask. Again, we've got signs at all our boarding points and lighting points telling people to wear face masks. But also other measures they can take, using contactless payment if possible to avoid that, direct touching of cash as you might make a transaction. Again, hand sanitisation. We've got hand sanitisation points throughout the interchanges, and that's not just here in Bolton. It's across the entire public transport network. So we've got them at Metrolink stops, key transport hubs as well. And throughout the course of this week and following on in a couple of weeks ahead, we'll continue across all of our transport interchanges, travel hubs, to hand out sanitising products and face masks, encouragement and education throughout the next phase of this.
And finally, I just want to ask, how are you coping from a facilities point of view with these changes from the government? Sometimes they are changing quite quickly. Are you keeping up with the announcements?
We are. We've got very good lines into the government, as you would probably expect in an organisation like TFGM. We have got a considerable amount of face masks and hand sanitising products available. So I'm quite confident that we can match, and we can keep up with the change of pace that we're seeing. So not a problem from a facilities management perspective.
Brilliant. Howard Hartley, TFGM's Head of Facilities Management. Good to chat with you. Thank you very much. I will let you crack on with dealing with whatever you need to do today. I know you've got a lot of preparations to do.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That was Howard Hartley there.